All right, jumping right into it, here we have a lace front wig. I am going to show you all where I place the elastic bands when I work with these type of units. Glueless or closure wigs are typically the easier ones to just spot and place your band where it needs to be just for that added security. But I wanted to show you guys how I do it in a frontal wig. As you guys see me doing here, I am parting at the top of where that comb is placed, because typically that comb is placed right where the temple is. I don't go any lower because 9 times out of 10, once the ear tabs for this frontal wig is cut, it almost like defeats the purpose of having the band there for security, because it might get cut along with the ear tab. So I like to go right above where the comb is placed. And I usually remove the combs out of the wigs when I add an elastic band, because the comb won't be able to be used after I place that band at the top of it. So yeah, I typically remove the combs prior to doing this, but I just wanted to show you guys how I do it if I'm keeping the combs in a lace front wig. So here I am on my machine, just sewing that band right into the wig, and I'm using an adjustable elastic band that I get from my vendor. I don't use the adjustable elastic bands from Amazon because I haven't found a vendor on there yet that provides long enough bands, so I just still go through my vendor. And I did add a size tag into this wig because it's the average medium cap. So like I said before, that comb is pretty much useless once the band goes in, because the band is now being used for added security rather than that comb. So I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. As you guys can see, I've already have my marking. I've already parted the hair out of that area, and I'm going to show you guys how I slide this wig right back on my machine. I decided to keep this speed in like a live speed. I didn't want to speed it up or anything like that, just to show you guys in real time. This is how long it takes for me to put a band into a wig, whether it's a closure or a frontal. This is pretty much the steps that I take to make this happen. So yeah, I make sure I sew it about 3 times just so that it doesn't loosen up or, detach or anything like that. Back and forth, use my reverse lever there to bring it back and forth. I just want to make sure that this adjustable elastic band is securely attached, like it's not going to detach or anything like that, because over time, with wear and tear, it'll loosen up. So I like to go back and forth a few times. So yeah, like right above the comb, if I'm keeping the comb, this is how it will look. But I like to remove that comb because, like I said, once that band is there, there's no need for the combs. The band, especially because it's adjustable, you're able to adjust how tight or how secure you want it to feel on your head. And then the combs are just, they're not needed. So I like to remove them. Some of my girls who get my glueless wigs, they like the combs to stay, just because, they want that added oomph. Like, okay, it's in there and it's not moving, it's not going anywhere. So some of the girls don't get the combs removed, but I like to remove the combs, especially if I'm working with a frontal wig. But I just wanted to flip it and show you guys that you can't see the thread. It'll be covered by the hair on the frontal wig. And once again, you cannot see that thread. 1, because of where I placed it, but 2, the hair is going to cover it. I hope that this video helped. If it did, let me know in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Definitely leave any questions or concerns, and yeah, bye.